just by speaking, while others put us to sleep? Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of voice modulation, tone, and intonation, the hidden superpowers of effective communication.
And it's not just about what you say, it's how you say it. The research is pretty mind-blowing here.
Oh yeah? Hit me with some numbers.
Well, according to recent studies, tone of voice accounts for nearly 38% of communication impact. That's actually more influential than the words themselves.
Wait, seriously? More than the actual words?
Absolutely. Think about it. The same phrase like good morning can sound warm and welcoming or cold and dismissive just based on how it's said.
So, what are the key elements that make up effective voice modulation?
There are three main components: pitch, volume, and pace. Each one plays a crucial role in how our message is received.
Let's break those down. What's the deal with pitch?
Pitch is fascinating. It's the highness or lowness of your voice. Lower pitches tend to convey authority and confidence, while higher pitches can express excitement or urgency.
You know, that reminds me of Morgan Freeman. His deep, resonant voice has become legendary in narration.
Perfect example. His voice has this natural gravitas that makes even complex subjects feel accessible and relatable.
What about volume? I'm guessing it's not just about being loud enough to hear.
Not at all. Volume is about strategic variation. A momentary drop in volume can actually draw people in, while a controlled rise adds emphasis to key points.
That's interesting, like a vocal version of lean-in moments.
Exactly. And then there's pace, the speed at which we speak. It's crucial for comprehension and engagement.
I've noticed video game voice actors are masters at this. They can create completely different characters just by changing these elements.
That's a great observation. And it's not just entertainment. These skills are crucial in professional settings too.
Let's talk about the psychology behind this. How do these vocal elements affect listeners?
Research shows that our brains process vocal cues automatically, forming impressions before we even consciously think about it.
So it's like our first impression happens through our ears?
Exactly. And here's something interesting. Studies show that when communicators use engaging vocal variety, listeners show higher retention and comprehension.
That makes sense. Nobody wants to listen to a monotone speaker.
Right, and this is particularly challenging for non-native speakers of a language.
Oh yeah? How so?
Research shows that non-native speakers often struggle more with tone than vocabulary. They might use perfectly correct words but sound unintentionally blunt or rude because of their intonation.
That must be frustrating, saying the right things but sending the wrong message.
It is, and it's why voice modulation training is becoming increasingly important in language education.
What are some common mistakes people make with voice modulation?
One of the biggest is maintaining the same tone throughout, what we call the flat effect. It's like painting with just one color.
And I'm guessing that makes it harder for listeners to stay engaged?
Exactly. Studies show that varied vocal patterns help maintain attention and improve message retention.
What about speaking too fast? I tend to speed up when I'm excited about something.
That's actually a common issue. Research indicates that varying your pace is important. Faster for excitement, slower for emphasis.
So it's like the vocal equivalent of using bold or italics in writing?
That's a great analogy. And just like in writing, you don't want to overuse these techniques.
Let's talk solutions. How can people improve their voice modulation?
One effective technique is recording yourself and analyzing your patterns. Pay attention to where you're monotone or rushing.
Ugh, nobody likes hearing their own voice recorded though.
True, but it's one of the most effective ways to improve. You can also practice varying your pitch and pace with simple exercises.
What kind of exercises?
Try reading the same sentence with different emotions: happy, serious, curious. It helps develop vocal flexibility.
That sounds like acting exercises.
Exactly. Many public speaking techniques actually come from theater training.
What about in professional settings? Any specific tips?
Research shows that using a warm, confident tone with strategic pauses can significantly increase credibility in business settings.
And I'm guessing those pauses also give listeners time to process?
Absolutely. Studies indicate that well-placed pauses can improve listener comprehension by up to 30%.
That's a significant improvement just from adding some silence.
It really is. And it's these small changes that can make a huge difference in how effectively we communicate.
What about cultural differences in voice modulation?
That's crucial to consider. What sounds confident in one culture might come across as aggressive in another.
So it's not just about the technique, but also understanding your audience?
Exactly. Cultural awareness in voice modulation is becoming increasingly important in our global business environment.
Any final tips for our listeners?
Remember that your voice is an instrument. Practice with it, experiment with it, but most importantly, be authentic with it.
And I guess the key is finding that balance between technique and natural expression?
Precisely. It's like learning any skill. At first it feels mechanical, but with practice it becomes second nature.
This has been fascinating. Any last words?
Just remember, your voice is more powerful than you think. Use it wisely.
Well said. And that brings us to it's how you say it that can change minds and move hearts.
And sometimes the most powerful message is in the pause between the words.
Perfect place for us to pause then. Thanks for listening, everyone.